Good morning, welcome to another day of garage workouts, your garage, your gym. Let's warm up a little bit. So today we have what I call the arm trio. It's very basic, it's kind of popular, it's the most popular exercises that we do with arms, which is bicep curls, press, and also tricep extensions. So we're gonna do those three. We're gonna work biceps, triceps, shoulders, but we always gonna be engaging the whole body. We're gonna tighten up the abs. We're gonna contract everything and tension everything while doing this. All right, so just want to let you know that's what we're doing. We're gonna do 3 sets on each. So we're gonna do 3 sets of biceps, 3 sets of triceps, 3 sets of shoulders, and we're gonna do biceps, shoulders, triceps. That's the order that I'm gonna be doing. Now, when we do shoulders, we're gonna do a swimmer press, which means that we're gonna start from here and press. That way we get the whole body engaged, all the upper body. When you're just holding, you're engaging everything. I'm gonna try to use the same weights, but I have another pair right there because we're doing only 3 sets. So I'm gonna have that on that side. Okay, and the idea is to do 3 rounds. Okay, and we might do a bonus round, something a little different. We'll see what happens there. But don't forget to subscribe, share the video, like the video, and check the disclaimer on my page. I do this for education and information purposes only. All right, let's start. So we're gonna start here with curls. We're gonna do 3 sets right there and slow down. Okay, we're gonna do kind of like a little grow series today. Down, up, and down slow. I mean, it doesn't have to be too slow, but slow enough where we feel that workout. Awesome, that was number 1. Let's put this maybe over there and this in here. I think that's gonna be better. All right, just a few seconds in between sets. Let's go to the second set. Second set. All right. Whew. You can feel that. All right, we're gonna do 1 more set. I think I'm gonna go to my lower weights for the last one. It's 5 pounds lighter. What I like about working here, using the bench, first of all, protects my back. Second, it just makes you use only what you're using. Because when you're standing, sometimes you move your body, that helps you, you use a little bit of momentum. With this you can't. So, all right, next, swimmer press. So I start here, press. I'm back to that position and press. So it's kind of like, I do like a half curl down. I'm not going all the way down, just halfway. To keep my body always engaged. Awesome. That was number 1. Wow, that's good work, good work. Let's go for number 2. finger press. That was two. I think I can do one more with this. Shoulders are actually strong muscles, and you're also using some biceps, triceps. You know, when you do curls, it's mostly those two muscles there. Unless you are contracting everything like me. I am contracting. I'm contracting my stomach. One more. Awesome. Okay. Excellent. A little run. And let's put this here. My next one, I'm going to do my tricep extensions with a rubber band. This is a cool workout. It's short, you know, it's very effective, and you feel great work, especially on the shoulders. You will feel that. You'll see. All right, let's go here, and let's do it. You know what? I think I'm going to go on the one handle mode, just because I'm doing only 3. I think the one handle mode will be very appropriate for this one. So how do I do the one handle mode? I'm going to work with both rubber bands. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely increase this. It's because I'm trying to do more resistance. You know, work those triceps and my stomach. I'm contracting the stomach. Every time I press down, I contract, 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 and contract. Good. Just contract and do those triceps. All right. Let's go. Number 2. That's wow. I can feel it. All right. Let's go for number 3. Wowie. Excellent. Let's run. All right, we're done with the first round. Going into the second round. Same deal, 3-3-3. So it's the trio arm blaster. Trio arm or trio popular arm. I don't know how I'm gonna call it. But it is what it is. It's just 3 basic arm exercises. You know, do it 3 times and 3 rounds on each. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's go back. We grab this and curls first. That was the first one. Okay. Whew. All right. Let's go to number 2. couldn't do that last one. Okay. I'm gonna switch to my lighter weights. All right. Last one. Awesome. Perfect. All right. Just a little run. Just to loosen up the body a little bit. Just loosen up the body a little bit. All right. The next one, we're doing swimmer press. Simple but challenging. That's what we're doing today. All right, let's go. Simple but challenging, Swimmer press. Let's press first. Press, swimmer press. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oof. Okay. That one couldn't go all the way up. I mean, I could, but I don't want to injure myself either. So once I feel that, I feel from 0 to 10, being 10 my maximum. Once I go up and I feel that I'm scratching the 10, I will slow down. Because that's when you may get injured, and I don't want to get injured. So I just do what I have to. 3, 4, 5. That was 6. Whew. All right. One more. Let's go for 7. Let's see if we can do 7. I don't know. This is number 3 though. This is the 3rd round. 3. Good. Let's run. Feels awesome, especially on the shoulders. As I said before, like you really feel that in there. It's good to work on those shoulders. Sometimes, even if your body is not that big, and I said this in the past in one of my videos, maybe 1 or twice, if you have a good shoulder frame, your body actually looks big. Even if your arms are not as big as you want it, or your chest or your back, but when you have those shoulders on the side that looks like 2 balloons, that's when your body frame kind of look a little bit bigger, a little bit better. Okay, 3 of these. Ready? Let's go. Flip it. Yeah. Good. You always have to make sure they're about the same You know, you don't want to pull one side more than the other, or have more resistance on one side more than the other. That's two. Wow. It's not easy. All right, now we go for number 3. Ready, set. Let's do it. To failure. Awesome. All right, let's run. Just give your body a little break. Very good. I'm happy we are starting this week with arm trio. Yes. One of my favorite ones. The past 2 exercises we're doing pushes and pulls, you know, on 2 different workouts. It's time for just isolate this part of the body. All right, so let's go. Our last one. All right. So we're going to start with curls. Let's grab our heavy weights and let's go up and down. All right. That was one. That was one. All right, my friends, let's go to number 2. Right. That's number 2. So I'm gonna grab my next ones. It's 5 pounds lighter to complete number 3. Awesome. I'm not gonna use this anymore, so I'm gonna put it back here and here. All right. Okay, just a little run. Next one's sumo press. I know that we're not running for a whole minute, but you can always click the pause button, do a little jog on your own place for a minute or 2 if you want more cardio, and then go back to the exercises. I'm just gonna run a little more to give my arms a little time to rest. Okay, enough. Let's go. Sumo press. Let's grab these. Let's press first. 1. Super. 2. And super. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. if you really bring it, you actually get tired fast. So let's bring it again. All right. Press and sweeper. Press. 3, 4, 5. That's it. Wow. It's a combination of burning and the feeling that you cannot push anymore. So it's more like the feeling of you cannot push anymore more than the burn. It burns a little. It doesn't burn as much as when we go a little faster, but you feel the burn. And when you're going up is when you start feeling that burn related to, you know, like kind of like a muscle breakdown. All right, let's go. Last one. We got a little more break of a break so I can see if I can do a few more. Plus 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's it. Wow. Amazing. All right. Let's run. Okay. We're going to move this back into place as soon as we finish running. The run is just to, you know, take a little break on the shoulders. But it's funny because when you run, your body goes up and down, bounces. The arms also bounce up and down like this. And that actually is like a after workout effect on the shoulders, because I can feel it. I can feel a little burn on those shoulders just because they're moving up and down, you know, and that kind of like keeps like contracting and stretching the shoulders muscles after working them out in here. So I can feel it. All right. That's why sometimes I just rub my arm so it doesn't bounce that much. All right, good. Let's put this back in place. Let's move this back here. Right there. Right there. Good. Now, back to our tricep extensions. We got 3 of these. Let's go. 3 tricep extensions. Why do I do the tricep extensions at the end? Because tricep extensions does not involve the shoulders that much. So it's kind of like, you know, a little rest also for the shoulders. It's not that I don't feel it, it's just you don't feel it as much. Number 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, number 3. Our third and our last. Let's do it. Wow. All right, let's run. Let's see how much time we have spent so far. 25 minutes. Wow. So we spend a little more time than what I thought. I thought that I will do this in about 20 minutes, but you know, I mean, well, how many sets we have? 27, because we did 3, 3, 3, that's 9, 3 rounds, 27. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some tension. So let's start with one arm, okay? So I'm doing my curl and doing my extension on the other side, okay? We're just gonna do just 4 of these, so 2 rounds on each side. Or actually 4 rounds altogether. It's already burning. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that much, but it's burning. Let's switch. Okay, this is kind of like a bonus set, our bonus round. That's 2 right here. All right, let's go 3. That's 3 right there. Wow, it's burning. That's 4. Let's do a couple more. Let's do a couple more. I'm liking this. And that was still gonna put us, you know, around the time that we want to spend. You know, we don't want to be over 35 minutes. We are maybe at 27 now. After this, we do a quick stretch and we'll be there. Okay, last one. That'll be number 6. I'm contracting my shoulders, by the way. So it's not just the arms. I'm contracting the shoulders and I can feel this work. Now look. No, that's it. No more. As soon as I start pushing this way, I felt it a lot on the shoulders. I think that's good. I think we made it. All right, a little run. Loose the arms. So we have 33 sets today all together. 27, but 6 bonuses. You know, that's 33. It's a good number. It's a number of the heavens. So 33, I like it. All right, arms up. Exhale, inhale, exhale, sorry, here. Slowly back up. One more time. Up, all the way down. Inhale, exhale, sideways. Put on one side. Other side. And twist. Twist. And twist. Amazing. Okay. Shake, shake, shake. Let's stretch the shoulders. We work them, we stretch them. Right here. Down. And of course the neck. Very important. Feels good. Feels good. Feels good. Feels good. Feels good. Up and down. Around. One side. Around. Other side. Cool. Shake it. Okay. 2 more so we can be on the time frame that we need. Okay, if you need to do a little more stretch, please go ahead and do it. Okay, I'm trying to keep within my limits of timing. I know sometimes we've gone a little further, like 40, 42 minutes. I don't want to be there. I want to keep it at no more than 35. if possible, of course. I mean, sometimes we go a little longer, but sometimes we go a lot less. Sometimes we do 22 minutes, 24 minutes, 25, you know, average about 30. All right, very good. Now, right here, we're gonna do our twisters. First, we're gonna go sideways, and then we do our twisters. I like this because you can get further down, stretches your rib cage really well. Right. Okay, now we'll switch. And twist. Amazing. Other side, twist. Awesome. All right. Well, let's plow. And then we do the rumble roller. So I'm gonna put this in here first. I'm gonna plow. Take it count. Break down. And all right, let's run. I mean, let's roll. Let's roll. Thinking about running. I used to run a lot years ago. Used to do marathons and all kinds of fun running. I did triathlons, pentathlons. I did what's called the military pentathlon, you know. And it was really fun, but my knees are not that great anymore, especially my right knee. 3 surgeries there. So instead of running, I find other ways to do cardio. Like on the gym, for example, I go to the treadmill, incline treadmill. Incline treadmill will deliver more strength to my legs and better cardio without stressing the knees. Or you can do the elliptical, you know, but most of my cardio is actually jiu-jitsu later in the day. Only Mondays, my day off, I do jiu-jitsu in the mornings. And it's a great class too. You know, we do a lot of rolling. You know, whether I teach or train, I always end up rolling, and I like to roll for at least, you know, like 35, 40 minutes. So it's a good sweat. Sometimes we roll too much. You know, we roll for like hour and 15 minutes. You know, sometimes we say, okay, let's just roll today. So we warm up 15 minutes or so, and then we roll for the next hour and 15 minutes with all kinds of partners. So it's good. You break a good sweat. You don't have to go 100% on the rolls, otherwise you'll be tired very quick. But you know, you go with a nice rolling flow with everybody, and at the end of an hour and 15 minutes, you have no idea. You're soaking wet, and it's a great exercise right here. Awesome. And the last one, my quads. Don't want to forget about that. All right. So, I mean, I do the cardio here mostly because of you guys and girls. You know, but if you need to do a little more cardio, you know, you have to just pause the button and maybe go for another minute, maybe go for 2 or 3 minutes, you know, do the cardio. At the end, it's going to add just a few more minutes, you know, another 5-6 minutes at the very end. I was discussing that with a client the other day, and you know, just giving her the opportunity to do that. Like, that's what you should do. Well, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to the video, like the video, and I will see you tomorrow for our next workout. I'll tell you tomorrow what it is, but it's gonna be something fun, simple, you know, back to what we are doing, just to work that whole body. See you then. Peace, peace.